The next time someone says it to me, I'm gonna ask them to explain it. Be like, "What do you mean, man?"
See, all right. So I guess it came from like a doctor, apparently, but it's supposed to mean like a person or thing that like derives from a source. So it's like you come from like your dad or your mom. So if you do something like your dad or your mom, that's where it's like, oh, you're a chip off your mom or your dad. But it's like, can't you just be like, yo, man, you just like your daddy, fam?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's some person's way of throwing sauce on it. Luckily, I've never been told that, but yes, I have heard that more
You
so
never
in
been told?
movies. No,
Hey,
no, I don't think I've ever been told I'm gonna chip off the old block.
yeah, I guess the thing that people usually say probably is the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Yeah, which is like, it's hard because then it's like apples to oranges. Why do I got to be an apple?
Mm-hmm.
Why has it got to be a tree? I mean, I guess apples grow on trees, but there's other fruits that don't grow on trees. So who knows, man? You got me thinking. There's a fruit called grape, yet a thing called grapefruit. So
Yeah, that's true.
nothing really makes sense, man, and that's why
to me, I hate when people use these like common like sayings and idioms for like ultra dumb shit, like, or not even just dumb, like they just say it because they don't got shit else to say. You know how people just like nobody's doing anything. Like you could be working hard, you could not be, but like somebody doesn't know what the fuck to say, so they be like, "Oh, working hard or hardly working."
I
like,
think that
get your corny ass out my face.
I think that goes with the small talk thing we were talking about though a couple weeks ago. Like how either small talk or die. Like either you're good at it, you're bad at it. I think someone saying those things are probably bad at small talk.
Probably not great.
They're like, "Hey man, elevator's closing. I gotta say something before he gets out. Hey man, the weather's to die for out there, huh?"
It's like what?
I wouldn't die for this weather, my guy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that shit is wild hyperbole when people say, "Oh, yo, this cake is to die for." Nigga, I ain't dying over a cake.
Yeah, at your funeral, it's just a picture of the cake. Everyone's like, "I get it."
That would be fire though. Like, yo, like that probably would be how I would go out though. I'm like eating the cake. That shit good as hell, and they're like, "Yo, Ty, stop eating that cake, fam." It might be a wrap. You like, it's good as shit though, fam.
No, but like at the funeral, there's like the leftovers of the cake at your funeral.
Oh, they're just there, like, yo, it's the cake that did it.
Yeah, and a sign says like, "Please enjoy if you want to, if you want to really take his word for it." And then like the next day, you see like 5 more tombstones.
No, that's wild. Have you ever actually had anything that was that good that you'd be like that you actually was like, oh, this to die for, or say something wild like that?
Yeah, around Hanukkah, my mom makes some pot roast, and dude, I used to sneak down. It's like it cooks overnight in this gravy, and I used to sneak down and drink like spoonfuls of gravy.
Yeah,
So
wow, that's wild.
yeah, man.
Nothing for Thanksgiving.
No, I mean Thanksgiving we do the original turkey and all that shit. But yeah, my mom's pot roast to die for.
That's what's up. I'm just gonna say this: Black Thanksgiving over White Thanksgiving all day. But yeah, when I
agree.
Yeah, when I have my aunt's mac and cheese on Thanksgiving, shit is so fucking good. So I'll probably be out there with that. There was this one time at this is a restaurant at school, my college, St. Bonaventure. Shout out to the Bonnies. Me and Katie went there and whatnot, but there's this place called Sprague's, right? And they had this lobster bisque there that was fucking fire. And I remember eating it the first time, and I was like, "Yo, Katie, on some real G shit, if like they gave me a lifetime supply of this for our firstborn son, I'd do that shit."
Oh man,
instantly.
Damn, that's legit though. Going with that, it sucks that like the Thanksgiving dinners are like more fun when like the more cousins and family members you have, but like the older you get, like the more and distant like your family members fight and shit.
True.
So it's like, damn, now like it's about the food. It used to be about like the adventure of like partying with your cousin and now it's just like, all right, who's cooking?
That's true.
Yeah, my ass gets up at 6 a.m. Shouts to the Turkey Bowl. We out here playing football every year, taking the trophy back. Actually, we won it last year, so we just holding on to it. But
Wait, are you going back home for Thanksgiving? Or are you doing it? You doing it up here?
no, we play here, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I never make it back home because the flights are ridiculous.
They really
Shouts
are.
to every shouts to every airlines.
Yeah.
And also at the time, like I came out here for college, and it was like they only gave you those 2 days off, right? So it's pointless to fly home
Mm-hmm.
for 2 days, right?
So wait, what did you even do?
I got homies. Oh, actually, no. Shouts to my boy Miles. He has a house that all the homies that like if they couldn't make it home for the holidays, they would just we would all group up at the house, and he called it the orphanage.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, all the homies like that had distant relatives would just like meet up on Thanksgiving, and we did a Friendsgiving.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't. I mean, me and Katie are fortunate because her aunt and uncle live out here, so we just do Thanksgiving with them. But I would imagine if they didn't, we probably just do like a low key Thanksgiving. Maybe invite some friends or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean this Thanksgiving is just me. My shouts to my girl Joelle, her dad, and her sister. They got a bird too, so he'll be there. But no shit, that's sensitive because you called the turkey the bird. My bad.
Oh
Yo,
shit!
Eldon, my bad. Yo, if you're listening, Eldon, my bad.
Yeah.
That bird already doesn't like me, so we good.
Oh shit!
But
I actually were talking. I thought you were talking about the turkey. You talking about the actual birds and shit.
my bad. Joelle has a bird at her house named Eldon. He's
Is he cool?
he's an African gray.
Oh, he's.
And he talks shit. He actually talks.
Oh, that's crazy. See, I
And
don't. My
yeah.
homie Bryant back in the day had two birds, and they were annoying as shit, fam. They had them for like maybe, they had them when I first met him, and they got rid of them shits like 6 months in. They're
You know
like,
what's so
nah,
funny
fam.
is he knows like he's protective as shit, so he knows that like Joelle's my girl, so he'll fly up and then just land on her shoulder and then look at me like, "What's up?"
Like, hey,
And
bro, what's good?
he leans in and gives her kisses like with his beak or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and then he'll look back at me like, "What's up? I'm in your Kool-Aid." I'm like, "You
What's up,
got it,
fam?
man. You got
What
it.
you
You
gonna
got
do,
it."
homie?
But shit, man. Speaking of birds, yo, I just read this funny ass tweet that said, "Shouts to Sesame Street, but if they call him Big Bird, technically he's not biggest bird, which means there's bigger birds on Sesame Street."
Oh shit, my man,
Yo,
whoever tweeted that was high as fuck.
shouts to that. Because I'm usually high when I'm on Twitter, and I read that and I was like, yo, what is this dude smoking? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fam. Oh, bro,
Um,
need to chill. That's wild though, because if there's a bigger bird, that what are you like 7'8"? It's a
well,
big
I
ass
mean,
bird.
so let's go with this logic tag, because I mean, me and you both grew up on Sesame Street. I don't know who didn't. It's like going 50 years strong. But technically, the name Cookie Monster, he's just he's Cookie Monster. He's not the Cookie Monster, which means there's more than one.
Right.
So who knows how many Cookie Monsters there could be on Sesame Street. But yeah, man, going with that, when your parents or your siblings or whatever, you growing up watching these little kid movies, um, and then you watch them again as an adult, and you start like finessing and thinking like if they had alternate meanings or some sort of like
Mm-hmm.
political stance throughout it. You could go back to like any of the shows we watched growing up, but what are a couple you think could have like alternate meanings?
You talking about like just cartoons in general?
Yeah, I mean cartoons are usually the easiest to finesse because it's already imaginary.
Oh yeah.
But
Well, I feel like wasn't all of that didn't all that shit have like second meaning? I feel like SpongeBob. There's probably a lot of shit going on there. You know what I mean?
I never caught the wave of SpongeBob, man. Like I thought it was like a little beyond my time, or before, or after. Yeah, after.
Was it? You a year older than me?
I think I'm 2.5 years older.
Two. Okay. Yeah. What is it like? I feel like I guess it was like a thing like early 2000s, right?
Yeah, something like that. I was already like, yeah. I think the last show I got into like that was Rocket Power.
Rocket Power was a shit though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a good show, and then they over here talking about a sponge and shit. I just never connected with me.
It was like there was a point in time where I didn't like SpongeBob. I was like, bro, fuck SpongeBob. This dude was a grown ass fucking man, and he lives in a fucking pineapple. He's supposed to be going to work, but this dude is fucking crying all the time. He be literally like going to Squidward, trying to be his friend. You know, Squidward don't fucking like you, Why you keep trying to be his fucking friend?